Yeah, we can
Okay.
hit that live if you want.
All right, hitting it. I'm still gonna do this for just a second. Here we go.
Yeah, no worries. No worries, man.
All right, we're live. Yep,
All right. We're live.
we are live.
Oh
What's going
man.
on, people? I'm wearing a tank top. What's up? What's up with all
Exactly.
you?
And I'm wearing a Dell shirt.
Adele,
So
like the
yeah.
singer, or the or the TV company?
No, Dell, like the computer company.
Oh, my bad, my bad. That could have gone either way, man.
Yeah, man. Come
Could
on
have
now.
gone either way.
I mean, I
Um,
guess so, but it's Dell, man.
yeah, no, I get
You
you. I
got a
get
Dell,
you.
man.
Yeah. All right, we got Sharon. Want to know what's going on with everybody? A lot to
hmm
talk about this past week, as we all know. But yeah, just want to see what you guys had going on with you. Um, so chime in the comments. And Denson, what you had
hmm
going on, man?
Not much, man. Not much. Just I'm ready for Friday, man. I'm ready for the weekend.
Dude, I feel
That
that.
is exactly what it is. It's nice that this was a short week. I
Right.
think that's the biggest thing.
It's kind of weird. It feels like the longest short week of all time.
Yeah, yeah. No, I feel the same way.
Yeah,
It's been kind of weird. Yeah, it's the days have been just incredibly long. So,
right. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of weird, but I feel like I love this weather, but the problem is in Kansas,
hmm
um, it's just I, allergy season, bro. That's the best I can say. Um,
get that.
yeah,
I get that.
yeah, it's very frustrating. So it's like I want to enjoy it. It's 73 degrees outside, sunny. Hence why I have the tank top on.
Nice.
I know.
hmm
But yeah, it's kind of annoying. Like I don't understand why. I do understand why. There's a lot of reasons as to why, but I'm just like, man, I sure would like to be able to stick my head outside and not sneeze, Be all right.
Yeah, that's true.
I think all the songs on the upcoming album, well, I feel like the average bear probably won't hear them, dude. Uh,
hmm
Me personally, I hear it. I hear my nasalness. You know what I mean? Um, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I think overall, I think most people aren't gonna hear it. But I hear my nasaliness in the vocals, and it kind of drives me nuts. Um, yeah. So loudness normalization. Why would I do that? I already mastered this song. So you can basically pay people to master songs for you when you upload it now. You can get a title
I mean,
master.
I'm not surprised.
I know. Encode your audio using MQA, which displays the master badge on title, and delivers audio file quality on other streaming services and devices, including Tile. What? I don't understand. No, I'm not paying for that. I don't even know what that means. Like, you're only gonna master
hmm
your song for title. What if it's already mastered? How are they gonna remaster that? That literally doesn't make sense, dude. Whatever. So, okay.
They'll remaster it for you, man. So that way you'll be mastered. You'll be like remastered.
Right. Which is really, really dumb. But that's it, guys. Here we go. I'm gonna show everyone. You guys are getting the podcast exclusive right now. Um, Darian on notification.
They're getting to see what's going on in the background.
Yep, I this is what I've been
hmm
doing basically every waking moment of my life. Um, yeah, let's do that. Here we go. Check it out. That's right. There it is. First single for No Signal. The first song
Finally.
I personally have put out, unless if you count Teenage Fever, it's still been a year and a half almost. Um,
hmm
but if you don't count that, it's been over 3 years since I've released a song. And because I would argue not for Teenage Fever. um,
Mhm.
because it is what am I trying to say? A cover song, right? So yeah, I don't know. This is an original. A lot of hands, pardon the pun, went into this one. But
Mhm.
dude, Collateral is going to go live on June 17th, which is a Friday. I do see that it says my release date is cutting it close. um, it's possible the single won't be live everywhere by your release date, but will be live on all the major platforms, which are Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Amazon Music, iTunes, YouTube, everywhere. It's going to be live on all those places. We're going to have a video coming out a couple weeks after this, so very excited for
Mhm.
that. I would expect by the end of June, look for a video. This is going to coincide with our. I want to check this out. Hold up. There it is. You can pre-save right there. Very cool.
Hey.
Very very cool. Um, hyper follow. Is that what that is? Hyper follow. I don't know, man. I gotta click it. Oh, well, damn it. I just opened up my
Uh-huh.
Instagram. Well, we're gonna leave that. um, I guess I'm gonna leave this up because I do not want to have to do everything. All right.
Mhm.
Let's just well, here's that. Yeah, so we'll be able to pre-save in the coming days, which is really cool. You can
Mhm.
technically pre-save it right now, but why am I not doing this, dude? It's almost as if I don't have a platform to share this on. Uh, pre-save, no signals, upcoming single,
Now pop it on
collab
there, man, so that everybody knows.
at the link.
There it is.
Boom. There she blows. She's in the
There
comment
you go.
section.
There we go. See,
Yeah.
look at that.
It's almost like yeah.
Official.
So I'm stupid excited, bro. I can't lie. I'm very very stoked for this. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Um, and yeah, dude, I'm gonna be honest. It's I don't know. What else can I say about it? I really don't know, man.
I mean, hey, it's been years in the making, and it's gonna be really, really cool. I think everybody's gonna really like it. I enjoy it.
Yeah,
Um, so yeah, I mean, you guys should check it out.
yeah. Of course, Denson already got.
Why not?
Why not, man? Of course, Denson got the sneak peek, and that is a good question, actually. Not to get into that discussion, but I
Of
always do
course.
wonder
Oh,
why people won't check out people's music. It's like, yo, you literally, it doesn't cost you anything. Just you're already paying for the streaming service. Just go check it out.
exactly, exactly. It's darn near free. You
It's
already pay
only
for the
two
streaming
ninety nine
service.
a month, man.
Service, just jump on there.
No,
Mm-hmm.
Spotify's only $9.99 a month, man. It's dang near
Mm-hmm.
free. Oh man, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna set this up right now because I have a Instagram post ready to go live and everything. Um,
There you go.
oh, I don't see why not. So,
So you
man,
guys,
yeah. What's up?
I was just gonna say, see, guys, you guys are getting the exclusive of like the behind the scenes. Everything that John has to do when it comes to his music. Get everything ready to go, um, and just kind of get into that the music season, right? Because I feel like that's what we're in right now. We're in the music season.
That
You
is
know,
true. I didn't
John's got
plan
some
that.
big shows coming up. Y'all need to show out.
Yeah. I didn't plan that either, but that is a kind of a good point you made. It is music season.
Yeah, man,
Um,
music season.
music season, kind of like Wabbit season. But I didn't really I didn't plan this at all. But yeah, it is a lot, and I think people ask me, when you're gonna release new music and all that kind of stuff. First of all, for it to not just be my close friends and relatives listen to it, it is a lot of work, man. And it's not that I discount that at all. But man, yeah, it's very important to me. that this resonates because I did put in a lot of work with it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Here, let me do this. This will take me 1 second. I'm gonna say this is my bio, right? No signal, back pocket driver, band Kansas co-host of the Ketchup Cast. Tickets, or no, I'm gonna change that. We're gonna say uh, lateral uh, by no signal out June 17th. Uh, I guess I don't have a character limit on this anymore. Click the link to pre-save.
Mm.
Um, oh shit balls, dude. I'm doing all the wrong things.
Oh
It's
man, Dad gummit.
yeah, gosh darn it, man. That's shucks, dude. I'm sorry, guys. That was my emotion coming out. That's my raw emotion. So anyway, man, let's discuss what we're gonna talk about, man.
Yeah, of course, of course, of course. You want me to go ahead and start it out?
Yeah,
Yeah, so I mean, so today what we're going to be talking about is kind of, we are just going to roll with the flow, right? We're going to go with the flow. It's going to be a little bit more of a true live experience, right? Usually we start off and we always have, some of you guys' suggestions, which, by the way, if you're on this stream right now, you can go ahead and submit some of your suggestions right here in the comments. So, you can
right.
jump in, say whatever you want. If you have something that you want us to talk about, the whole point of us doing these live streams in the first place, they're here so that way you can get involved with the discussion and you can get involved with the recording. Um, in that way, that our podcast truly becomes a user driven thing, which has been something that we've been blessed to be able to kind of have. I mean, kind of really pretty much at the start of this season, we've been able to kind of do that and stuff. And it's been really, really great. And so, it's not too late. Go ahead, you can submit a comment in the bottom, but we're pretty much going to be kind of going with the flow. Whatever you guys have topics that you want to talk about, we already have. I mean, we've got some things that we can talk about as well, but again, this is still kind of going in the vein of this whole season, is that we want to make it to be as user driven as possible, so that way you guys truly do have that ability to kind of um, change the way that the show is and stuff like that, which is really, really amazing.
Absolutely.
So
Yep.
that's kind of where we're going to be at. We're going to be talking about our weekends, talk about what we have coming up, and any other topics that we have kind of that kind of pops in mind.
I think it's a good idea, man. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think
Yeah,
that
man.
there is a lot to talk about, and really, we just want to have that connection with people, um, and what
Yeah,
has their attention,
yeah.
we want to learn what has them talking and discussing all that kind of stuff. So
Hmm.
yeah, I long story short, I lied, and um, here it is. Oh
Uh
man, we're
oh.
getting there, man. We are getting there. This is my bad, guys. This is my bad.
You're redoing the link,
Yeah,
man.
well,
Redoing the link.
yeah. I just I've been an eager McBeaver. That link works fine. You guys, the link in the comments. Yeah,
Okay.
feel free to use it. No sweat at all. Um, but yeah, no, I'm just trying to get y'all set up the right way, um, in the best way possible.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm trying to do. You know what? Just so I can show the people.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Uh,
Go ahead. Show the people, man.
yeah, we don't.
Show them what's up.
Well, let's do. I have to do that. Okay. Boom. Oh, you can share. You can share system audio, man. I knew it. Okay.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Well, yeah, but I remember all those times I wanted to show songs and I just went live and had no. I didn't do it. Oh man, what a mess that.
Oh yeah.
Um. So yeah, we're logging into Linktree. This is just
Maybe it's a new feature.
maybe it's a new feature. That's a good idea. I like that. Makes me feel much less dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so okay, copy the link, and we're gonna title this um, "Pre-save Collateral." Um, right? We're gonna say that
Mm-hmm.
out June 17th. I'm gonna put in the link. This feels like a YouTube how-to. Um, and there we go. Pre-save collateral out June 17th. Um, Probably should change it so it's not all caps and like I'm shouting at somebody. Um,
Yeah, that'd be
out,
kind of weird.
yeah,
Just yelling at people.
right. Hey guys, what the? So then, oh, and then that got deleted. That's weird. Okay, so then, yeah, there you go. There it takes you.
Mm,
Very cool, right?
there it is.
So the link tree
Mm-hmm.
is linked. I have our Spotify official website, YouTube. I should probably add our Facebook page, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
I would say so.
that'd probably be the best thing. And then probably my Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
facebook.com/no signal rocks. And then if you guys want to follow me on, I'm just kidding. um, so yeah, also I put, okay, let's do this. So we'll do Instagram. This is pretty interesting, man. Diving into all this,
Mm-hmm.
you think it's a lot of work, and it's really not. It just is time consuming. Um, but these, like Linktree, remember when Linktree first started, man? No one used that.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally no one used
Mm-hmm.
it. And people were like, why, why would I use that, right? But no, like, let's see, I should probably put these down here, huh? Yeah, I should put these. Yeah, let's put these down here. And then we'll put Spotify and Apple Music and then YouTube. Um, yeah, that'll be cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good way to do it, I think. But no one used this, and people were like, "Who would? Why would you have a link tree?" Blah blah blah. And now
Mm-hmm.
it's like what you want. You know,
Yeah,
uh,
exactly.
I think it's just because social media has become so. Man, what do you want to say? Like, just
It's
so.
super
Yeah,
widespread. I mean,
well, it is.
and diverse. I think that's the other thing. It's very diverse, right? There's multiple different platforms that you can jump into. Um, that you kind of spread yourself across if you're a creator or a musician or artist or anything like that, right? It's
Right.
you're not usually just contained to one location, you're contained to multiple, right? Or you're in multiple locations, so that way you can kind of really get the you can get your works out, right? I mean, it's the same thing as
Absolutely.
like our podcast, right? Our
Hmm.
podcast, we're not just on Facebook, but we are on YouTube. We're on all of the podcasting websites, um, and we're on Instagram. We're everywhere that we can be, at least as much as we can. We're not going to get on TikTok. That's a lot,
That
but
would be a
we're
lot.
yeah, yeah, but we're as many places as we can be, so that way we can really reach out to you guys as best as possible, and kind of create that, like I said, that environment, right? That environment that we've always wanted and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Now what I'm doing is I'm sharing it on all platforms, um,
Okay,
aka my Instagram.
there you
But
go.
yeah, I think it's really important to. This is something that I think actually is worthwhile advice that we should share on the podcast. So
Mm-hmm.
I used to be really self conscious, man, about
Mm-hmm.
uh, about sharing this kind of stuff, and I don't know why. Like it was so dumb, and I looked at it. I don't. I guess I don't need to show you all this anymore. um, Somebody said to me, they said, you really, actually, let me start recording. I'm
Yeah, I would do
about to,
that.
Yeah, I'm about to start spitting some knowledge, bro.
That's straight knowledge, man.
Some knowledge. Wait until all health checks. Hold up, I gotta reset this real fast.
You got the health checks.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you are doing the running the health checks, man.
I know.
That seems to always happen to you.
I know.
All these
I'm.
dadgum health checks.
I know, and then it doesn't want to reset. Um,
Hmm.
I don't want to just start spitting knowledge and not be ready.
Nah, man. Nah, man. You don't want to be spitting knowledge. You know what's
No
better than these Lamborghinis behind me? Knowledge, man.
knowledge. I mean, yeah, it's cool that I have really cool cars and everything, but you know what's better than that? Knowledge, bro.
Knowledge.
What do you mean this light can't be reached? Man, hold on 1 second, because I
Oh
can't
no
hear you
worries.
if I
While
can't refresh
while
this.
Oh no. Well, see,
There we
see,
go.
while John can't hear me, right? I'm gonna go ahead and
Jump off here real fast.
spit
Maybe
some
that's
knowledge on you
I don't
guys
know.
and some sneak peeks that we're gonna have
See if that helps out at all.
during the show.
Bounce out of there.
So, uh, wait, what? Are you back? Can you hear me?
There it
No,
is.
this doesn't seem like it. Okay, all right then. Well, I'll keep going. So,
We back.
you guys will. Oh, hey, there he is. I think.
Yep,
Yeah,
I'm back.
there he is. All right, he's back. Okay. So, as I was saying, you guys are gonna get a um, since this stream is such an interesting one, right? It's going to be a little bit of a different one. I am going to reveal something really quick that I've been working on, or that we've been working on, that should be hopefully, fingers crossed, be be released relatively soon, and it'll be pretty dope. It'll be a project that's been long time coming. So
I'm excited to
we'll
look
just
at
give you
this.
like a quick little snippet of that, and you get to kind of see how it works, and so that way you can kind of be ready and wanting for more. And then as we get a little bit closer to the date, we're gonna actually release some more stuff. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and leave it back to John, so that way you can go ahead and spit that knowledge, man. Give them the facts, the
Man,
details,
yeah.
the wisdom.
So here's the thing. So I
Uh oh.
currently am sharing this right now, right? Um,
Uh huh.
sharing, sharing this on all platforms.
Uh huh.
That the song's coming out, pretty big deal. Hadn't done this before,
Mm-hmm.
so um, yeah, this is gonna be pretty sick. But here's the thing.
Mm.
So you guys were the first ones to see just moments before I shared it with
Mm-hmm.
everyone else. Um, that this song, this album, everything's going live, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, awesome. I'm gonna just share on my story like that too. Heck yeah.
Hey, that looks dope. I like that.
Yep. So I used to get really self conscious about sharing this kind of stuff. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like a difference, I think, between being egotistical and uh, you know, promoting yourself, right? And the thing about
Mm-hmm.
it is this. So if you're not going to promote your own music, no one else will, right? And
Yeah.
so
Exactly.
imagine imagine training like a bodybuilder, right? And you do all the things that you have to do to be a solid bodybuilder. However, did I hit record on this? No. There we go.
I don't
All
think you
right.
have. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now we're going.
There it is.
Okay,
There we
so
go.
you know, again, I used to have a fear of sharing my music with people, like, oh, I don't want to bother them, I don't want to annoy them with it, blah blah blah, this and that. Two things have changed
Mm-hmm.
that. So one of them is this. One of them is I have made a lot of my content music focused. So if they were going to run away, they would have already run away, right? That's one part of it.
Yeah.
And then the other part of it is this, and I'm actually sharing this right now. The first single off our upcoming album. Yeah, I mean it has no signal on the, yeah. So I just want to make sure I wrote all this right. Um, but and I'm doing this on the live stream, kind of to make a point, really, and that is this: I am very passionate about people who, anyone who, even if their music is subpar, right? Um, I
Mm-hmm.
am a huge fan of them backing it to the end, right? And there's
Yeah.
so many reasons why. Uh, but the thing is, if you're gonna put in all this work, I've put in, you guys don't even know, I've put in weeks of work, right? At points, it's been like a full time job. I took off an entire week in March just to record the album. I didn't even get the vocals done. I still have to edit one song before I can send it off for mixing and mastering, right? And if you're gonna put in
Mm-hmm.
all that work and then you're not going to promote it, what are you doing? That's like training to be a bodybuilder and never competing. That's like training
Yeah.
to be a marathon runner and never running a marathon, because those are
Yeah.
extreme cases of training, right? That you have to do a lot of work for all that stuff. And the thing about it is, you're only going to, and let me make sure this link tree works. It does. Check it out, live stream people.
Mm-hmm.
It's on all of my platforms right now.
There we go.
Yep. Very good. So the thing about it is this. Um, you put in all that work and then you're just not going to share it with people. Like, why? That is probably among the most damaging things you could do to your mental health, right? Because you are busting your butt to accomplish something and
Yeah.
then you're just not going to share it. Why? If it's a passion,
Mm-hmm.
like people that, uh, like my mom does stained glass work, right? She's a great example. She's not trying
Mm-hmm.
to start a business that does stained glass. She just does it as a passion project. No sweat in that.
Yeah.
Do that at your own leisure. You don't have to share that with anybody or do anything. But when you put in something that is meant to be heard, right? Um, and I want to pop that up here. That link is in the bio if you want to check out the song. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But if you put in all that work and then just don't share it with anyone, dude, I can't imagine that. That to me is why anytime I see musicians doing all this stuff, good for you, man. It's harder than ever nowadays. And you guys have my full focus now. It's harder than ever nowadays to share content that stands out because there's so much content. It's so oversaturated and everything. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it is so difficult, and so to do that, um, you know, you have to be creative. If you're gonna put in that work, man, light it up. You know what I'm saying? Do it. Um, Share it with everybody. And so that to me is the biggest thing. If you're gonna put in work on something that you want to be heard or you want to be seen, and then you're not going to share it, um, it's a way. I don't understand that, because you don't want to bother people. Well, people that aren't going to be your fans because you posted about this like 3 times too many, we're never going to be your fans regardless. So they might as
Yeah.
well go on and leave, right? Might as well go on and
Yeah.
leave. Um, so yeah, I mean, if you viewed them as a friend and they left because of you posting about that, they were never your friend anyway, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
And the thing about it, I've had people say all you post about on your Instagram is music. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I didn't play music, I wouldn't have social media. If we didn't do a podcast, I wouldn't have social media.
Same.
You know,
Same.
yeah. But you know what we do, and so I use it as a promotion tool. And the people that need to know about my life beyond that, of course, there are other things I'll share too. But on the personal level, 'cause some people be sharing really personal stuff. I'm not going to post about that. If you want to know that, get to know me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
Exactly.
So Raul, glad to have you on the live stream, man. Raul's chiming in,
Hmm.
as we love to have happen on here. It says at work or in life, no one is looking out for your best interest except you. And absolutely, man. Um,
Yeah.
I think you have loved ones that will do that, right? Maybe it's your significant other, or your family, you know. Um, but overall, at the same time, if you're trying to be successful with something, and accomplish something for you, and I believe this is speaking to what you're saying, Raul, they're not going to do that work for you. They're not going to, you know, put in that effort for you, and they're not going to say, um, understand what it takes necessarily to accomplish those things. Now, I'm not saying this to toot my own horn, far from it. I'm just saying that there are tons of people that do things like this, right? There are tons of people. I know several people that put in so much work, as when it comes to music and things like that. And it's
Hmm.
not about, um I don't know, it's not about how much work you put in. It's about making sure you accomplish with it what you want to accomplish, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, the only one that can achieve that is you, really. You know, you and
Yeah.
hopefully a good
No,
group
you're
around.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So I don't know, man. Do you have anything to add to that? That was kind of the knowledge I felt like spitting. This is a different catch up for us this week.
Uh-huh.
We're live streaming on Facebook right now, of course, and live streaming over on YouTube as well. But if you guys want to follow along, be sure to subscribe wherever you're listening or watching. And
Hmm.
leave us a rating review. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know what you thought about the episode, or our channel in general, and we'll continue to grow from there. And also, if you want to support us monetarily, go to our website, nosignalrocks.com. There's a drop down menu for the podcast page. And it's also linked wherever you're listening to this, watching this. Um, but yeah, we're having a bit of a different catch up this week. We're able
Yeah.
to connect with our um, with people online like Raul already, and having a conversation. And so I don't know, man. This is really to kind of introduce the audio people to what we were talking about. I'm excited that my band's first single will go live off the upcoming album, which I have yet to announce the name of, by the way. Um,
Hmm.
but I'm just incredibly excited. I could not be more excited. Um, and it's a lot of hard work that went into this, but I think it's going to go great. Um,
Yeah.
so with that said, I'll probably link to that as well if people want to check that out. But man, just so many exciting things coming up. And I know that you wanted to talk about some stuff too. You said you had an announcement
Yeah.
to make.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, so I've got we got a couple of cool things that are going to show up for our audio listeners. It's going to be a little bit different, so be sure to catch the live stream either on YouTube, or I should say the playback of the live stream on either YouTube or Facebook, so you can actually kind of get up to speed. But I'm going to show video of of a project that we've been working on behind the scenes for a while now,
Yes.
and you guys will get a quick little snippet of it, get to see what's going on. And then we'll later on, we're actually going to announce a little bit more information and talk about a little bit more information and more in depth. But it'll be really, really cool.
Yeah.
Um, Something that's been anticipated for ages.
Well, I got
So, yeah.
yeah. I don't want to interrupt, man, but I do
Yeah,
want
no,
to
go ahead.
interject this that Denison has been so diligent with this. We and yes, exactly to your point, um, Raul, and I'll touch on that here in a second. But man, Denison has just been so diligent with this, and I feel bad because I've been so just head deep in this project, and I have not provided good feedback for him at all. We had um, discussed having hiring a freelancer to edit this video and make it into what it's become. But Denison slowly but surely worked on it himself and has done a great job. And so we're excited to share that with all of you. Um, and it'll be cool. I think you'll really enjoy it. If you're a fan of the podcast, you'll enjoy this. I really do believe that. So, um, Raul says we all have supporters and cheerleaders, but if you don't self promote, you can't and won't succeed. It's not ego; it's growing by word of mouth. Absolutely, because
Yeah,
no one's just gonna spontaneously ask you. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Um,
exactly.
yeah, they're just not gonna ask that. How can they? They're not gonna know. Yeah. Um, yeah, you have to be your biggest fan. And if you can genuinely be that, that means that you're doing the right thing. You know, that means you're doing the right thing. Um, to be
Yeah,
honest, I do
exactly.
feel that way about this. And I know Denison feels that way about this video as well. And so, yeah, man, how much more did you want to expand upon that?
Yeah, yeah. So I'll go ahead and I'm gonna share. I'm gonna share the file and kind of let it speak for itself because you'll really get the first. What I think I'm gonna do probably about the first
Right.
minute to about 30 seconds of the video, so you guys can kind of get a chance to kind of get
Ooh,
that quick little sneak peek on it, and then we can kind of talk a little bit more about it afterwards, and kind of future plans and all of the good stuff like that. So
very cool.
let me go ahead and see if I can get this shared. We'll see what happens. I may have to change it up just a bit,
I can't wait to see it
but
either
we'll
way.
see. Yeah, yeah, it'll be pretty awesome. Let's see. Okay, so I'm actually going to do it a different
Okay.
way. So give me
You
one
want to kind
second here.
of give some background on this a little bit? Just very
Yeah,
big
yeah, sure.
background. While Dennison gets us
Yeah.
ready, um, and audio people will, be sure to check out our video stream, like Dennison said. Um,
Mm-hmm.
if you remember, close close followers of the Catch Up Podcast will recall that about a year, it was February of 2021. We rented 3 cars, Turo cars. Turo is the app that we talked about. We discussed this on the podcast. We shared content on
Mm-hmm.
the social media pages. And it's like the Airbnb for cars. You rent other people's cars, they put it up on this site. It's crazy. It's insane that
Yeah.
people will do that. But it makes it fun for guys like us who want to try out different cars. Um, and so yeah, that is really what we did. We
Yeah.
it was Denison, Tyler, the show, and myself. We all had 3 different cars, and we kind of did different challenges with it. So that's kind of the high level of it, right?
Yeah. Exactly. And so I've got the video here. I'm going to go ahead and share it now. So you guys should and I should also have the audio shared here. So you guys should be able to see it here. Let me make sure I've got all this going. And I'm going to go ahead and hit play and kind of let it speak for itself a little bit.
Heck yeah, I got it. Got it up on the screen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, it's already on there.
Here we go. There it is.
Oh wait, okay, there you go.
Yep.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and start here.
Good.
All right, so here we go.
Let's take a legit intro music. Dang. You know what? Maybe this lo-fi piano might be good. Might be fun. Denson, do you have audio up or no?
Yeah, yeah. No, the audio should be sharing right now.
Yeah, that's legit. This is weird.
If you're not hearing it,
Yeah,
but I can actually do that. Let me start it again.
that's all good. This is a learning. This is a learning process for all
Yeah,
of us,
I
guys.
guess so. Because I did do share system audio, so that's strange that it didn't do that. But
Yeah.
we can try it again. Okay, so let me. Okay, that should work. Okay. So yeah, audio's on here. Audio's not being muted or anything like that. So let me know if you can actually hear
Okay.
this.
All right.
Okay. Well, first you need to let it in, though. You're gonna need to
Oh, my
put it
bad.
on there so that way they
Yeah,
can
we're
see.
we're we're calling the
Yeah,
podcast.
man.
There we go.
Okay. So let me know if you can hear now. Got the system audio going and everything. Still can't hear it.
Can't hear it. Wonder.
Still can't hear it. Okay. Well,
Why don't we narrate it though?
what we'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can narrate. Yeah. Yeah. So as you can see right here, we've kind of got some of the cars and stuff like that. This is our little intro app going on, which is really really cool. And then we're gonna go ahead and move into the full deal. So yeah, this is kind of like us when we were doing this, when we were starting it, and I'm actually gonna stop now. And I'll stop sharing. But because I just wanted to give you guys just that quick little sneak peek. You're gonna get the full video whenever we have a more solid date on exactly when we're gonna go live with
Yeah.
it. But um, essentially, yeah, it was those were a couple of the cars. So you got to see the car that I had, and then you also got to see John's car. Um, if you really looked in the background, you could actually see Tyler's car, which was kind of interesting because during the time of the shoot, it was kind of cool because we almost all had the same color shirts as the cars that we were in, which was
Yeah.
really interesting. And
Yeah,
so,
we did.
especially when it came to Tyler. Um,
I'm
so yeah, that
monochromatic.
was the
I mean, I'm always gonna
yeah, exactly.
wear black. But yeah, go
And
ahead.
so yeah, it was oh yeah, no. So I was just gonna say, so yeah, it was a super fun experience, super fun, super cool, and something that I hope that we can eventually do again in the future. Um, we went through a bunch of things, kind of. One, a lot of it was like a lot of a learning experience, not just for us doing that type of video, right? But also just it was a learning experience of how Turo worked, right? And how that whole process worked and stuff like that. So um, it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really cool once we have that out there. What we have about a 3 episodes. It's going to be a 3 episode series. Um, and each of them have slightly, they're each going to be around 15 minutes each. And we're going to also have a trailer coming out here soon,
Yeah.
as well as and then we'll essentially be doing it weekly, right? Well, we're probably going to interject some of that information, some more information about each of the videos as they come out during those times. And then we're hoping that we can actually do a type of reunion stream in some ways, right? To where we'll have it'll be Tyler. We'll try to get Tyler on, and we'll kind of talk about the whole experience in general, um, a little bit more in depth than what we could do in the videos, and then just kind of go from there. It'll be great. It'll be great. So look forward to that coming soon. It should be coming very, very soon. We're just finishing up a few more of the logistics on it. And just getting through the final edits and stuff like that, and then we'll have that out there, and we'll of course release. We'll tell you about the final date. It'll probably be the same time as when we release the trailer as well. So
Yeah.
it'll be great.
Right. Which is, man, to kind of give some more context on what Dennison's talking about, I believe each episode is going to be one of the 3 challenges that we did, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so we have it broken up challenge by challenge. It'll be really cool. It'll be a series. And actually, man, that's a cool idea to make a 4th episode, one where we all
Mm-hmm.
get back together and just talk about the experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think what's beneficial, of course, we want to entertain, with this podcast, what we try to do, we try to entertain and we try to um learn ourselves, right? Like we
Yeah.
not like learn ourselves, right? But like we try ourselves to learn things. We try to educate people. We try to be educated.
Yeah.
And really, what this was a learning experience for us. But also, we wanted to share this with people because we're not sponsored by Turo. But man, how many times have we looked up, rentals from Budget or Avis or Hertz, and only to find that you can get a much nicer car for a much cheaper price. And granted, somebody else owns it, but also, if you think
Hmm.
about that, because somebody owns it, actually, typically they're better taken care of than a rental car is. you know, um,
Yeah.
because if
Yeah.
if for
Exactly.
no other reason, if for no other reason than simply the fact people don't want anything bad to happen to that car, right? Because it's not theirs. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
it's very cool. It's very
Exactly.
it's an awesome service. It was a great experience. We were able to drive all around downtown Dallas doing all sorts of different challenges. Uh it's aesthetic, it's
Yep.
cool, it's funny, it's fun. Um yeah, so we'll have to let them know when an official release date drops, man. I mean, I don't know. We got a lot
Hmm.
going on to say the least.
Yeah. Yeah. We do. We do. But just wanted to give you guys that sneak peek. Especially since today is a very special, interesting episode, right? I figured I'd give you guys a sneak peek of what's going on. Kind of some of the projects that we're working on in the background. It's not just the podcast, right? It's there's a lot that comes into it, other than just us talking here, right? On a weekly basis.
Yeah,
We try to make things like John, like you said earlier. It's try to make things interesting, entertaining, and informative all at the same time. So.
absolutely. Um, yeah, man. So I don't know. There's just so many things that we're excited about that are coming up. I will have a release date for my album in the next 2 weeks, which is really exciting. And when I say my album, I mean my band's album,
Hmm.
right? But to give you guys a little bit behind the scenes, oh, I can't wait to like look back on this and be like, I'm glad I can enjoy it now rather than keep doing, trudging through it. I don't want to sound ungrateful because it's
Hmm.
a great opportunity, but it's a lot of work, and so to be and to have the music out there will be fun. I put together the demos, practiced with Blake Ellis, who drummed on the tracks. Uh,
Hmm.
got those locked in. I played bass on 4 of the 6 songs. I played all the guitar parts, did the synth parts, did all the vocals, and then edited it all for it to be sent. Now, I did not mix and master. That might have put me over the edge. I might have lost my freaking mind if I had done that. but it was a lot of work, and it's really come together. I mean, truly. So it's gonna be very cool and a very good opportunity to share with people. So anyway, a lot of exciting stuff coming up with that, but also with the podcast. Also, Denison and I, even though you barely know what this first video is, we're already playing a part 2, which is very cool. Um, and we're also playing Bro Trip 2022. It's been 3 years
Hmm.
since Bro
Hmm.
Trip 2019. The pandemic hindered 2020 and 2021.
It
Um,
did.
yeah, but 2022 is going to be wild, and we can't wait. Of course, we'll have social media content. From there, we're thinking New Orleans, right? It'd be great. Yeah, is that what
Yeah.
we're thinking? Yeah. So,
Yeah. It'll be really, really cool. I can't
yeah,
wait,
I know.
actually.
I can't either. So, look, this has been a different episode, but what we want you guys to do before we sign off is let us know what has had you
Hmm.
talking this week, um, you know, or
Hmm.
this month, whatever it is. It can be anything. We have had several great topic submissions. We've talked about Elon Musk. We've talked about global warming. We've talked about um,
Hmm.
fears and we've talked about passions, literally nothing's off limits. We just want to hear from you. That's literally it. We want to have this two-way conversation with all of you, wherever you're listening, wherever you're watching from. And so, whether you're watching on the live stream or listening on the audio version, leave a rate and review or a comment of some sort. Let us know what's had you talking. We'll have it featured on an upcoming episode of the Catch Up Podcast. And
Mhm.
even if you want to remain anonymous, or you really have a long, drawn out topic to submit to us, go to theketchupcast@gmail.com. That's theketchupcast@gmail.com. And email us your topic suggestion or anything else that's on your mind. We'd love to hear from you. All kinds of great
Mhm.
ways to connect with us and for us to connect with you. So, yeah, man. I don't know, just some quick hits, really. Two things have been on my mind this week outside of this album, outside of my
Mhm.
job. And that really is Uvalde, Texas, and um, Elon Musk, dude. Just completely unrelated things, but those have been the things kind of gripping my attention. I will say this though, the
Mhm.
Johnny Depp Amber Heard stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
When they signed with Johnny Depp, which from everything I heard, uh, which is what all that matters because that's what was displayed in court. Uh, Rightfully so, they should have sided with him. But, but um, man, I want to say it was iHeart Radio. The app just posts about new stuff every now and then, and has no business doing so. I don't understand it. But they posted something newsy, and they were like, "Yeah,"
Mhm.
or, um, or it said, "Tap here to get the latest details on the trial that gripped the nation." Right, and that's kind of the crazy thing is
Mhm.
that it did grip the nation, you
Yeah.
know, and it's
Yeah.
these people's very, very personal private lives, right?
Yeah.
And it's out there for everyone to see. It was mind blowing to me, man. I mean, some of that stuff I never needed to hear,
Yeah.
like ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know. Well, and it's also interesting because it was a defamation case, right?
Yeah.
Uh, for either side, and but it also kind of talked about like domestic abuse on both sides, and it's just when did cases like these become like a show? I mean,
Oh, I know. Literally.
you know, granted these are yeah, I mean, granted these are like actors, of course, right? And in some ways, people feel as though they are entitled to some of their privacy or whatever like that. But I feel like not this much because it
Right.
really is just kind of like putting a lot of their privacy out in
Yeah.
the open, which I don't
Well,
know,
what I
felt a
actually
little
found
uncomfortable.
out was um, YouTube has a channel where you can watch all these high profile court cases, providing they allow public streaming. You can watch them live on the live stream,
Oh.
Yeah. And I was kind of captivated by it for a moment because I was like, first of all, I didn't even know I could do this. Second of all, why? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, so anyway, it was crazy, man. But a lot to talk about. We want to hear what has you talking. So as we said, let us know in the comments. Thank
Hmm.
you guys so much for catching up with us. Thank you for supporting us all these years and sticking with us. It's been a lot of fun. We're glad to be able to do this week after week. It's
Yeah,
fantastic. So
exactly.
thank you guys so much for catching up with us, and we'll catch up with you next week.